Okay, for the workout today, we're just doing a little shoulder pump, just doing some supersets with strict press, and then some flies where I'm really focused on this um, interior delt. And then I'm gonna do Grace. Move out. You're gonna get hit. Thank you. All right. So we are gonna do Grace, but we're gonna do it as an EMOM. Grace is 30 clean and jerks at 135. My best time ever is 346. I'm not trying to compete against that. I do know I want to do Grace competitively against myself for Thanksgiving. So I'd like to break that 3-minute mark, which means I'd be doing 10 clean and jerks per minute. Today, I'm just going to do 5 a minute for 6 minutes. I'm doing EMOM at 6 minutes, just try to get back into it. Here we go. We're halfway and it sucks. Okay, dishes are done with the workout. Bad idea, those came off almost instantly. I think I shorted myself 5 reps. I went to the 6-minute mark when I'm supposed to go through 6 minutes. Took a lot of CrossFit pain math afterwards to figure that out. I'm like, carry the 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. How did I do 100 reps? Was it 100 or was it 10? Ugh. I haven't done anything like with high intensity since before COVID, and I keep giving COVID a lot of credit. I'm not trying to. COVID was just a nice reset for me. COVID allowed me the excuse to be off of work without shame or guilt, and it allowed me the same for workouts. All I had to do was focus on my recovery. Didn't have to worry about any other responsibilities other than my son, which he wasn't home either. So it really allowed me to go responsibility free. So when I say post-COVID, what I mean is post-reset of reorganizing my thoughts, my priorities, my health, my fitness. That felt good though. It's probably my favorite workout. I love Grace. I love the name Grace. I love the 135-pound weight. It's the right amount of weight for me. It's perfect. I love the 30 reps. It's the right amount of rep schemes. It's enough to push myself, but I can also go too hard and just crash and burn, or I can go too soft and regret it. Today, I liked the EMOM. Right off the bat, I noticed, okay, touch and go is not going to be it. Best for me is 3-2, 3-2, or 3, 1, and then 1. If I can get to where I'm going 5, 3, and 2, that would be ideal because I would like to get to where I'm doing 10 per minute but I'm not close to that right now. 5 per minute was the right number. I was close to crashing at the end. Had I had done the full prescription and actually done all 30 instead of 25, I don't think I would have made that last minute. I would have been 15 seconds behind probably. I would have gone over to about 7:15. That was good. That was fun. So back to my story. So my sister had come and I saw her hanging out that window and I was rescued. I didn't go back to church until 7th grade. This is probably my mid-30s. I found myself having a sozo session. Think of therapy, but your therapist is completely submitted to the presence of God and just trying their best to be in tune with the Holy Spirit. You're trying your best to be in tune with the Holy Spirit. Everyone's trying their best. We're just all submitting to the Lord and just talking. And we're trusting that certain thoughts, memories, and things that come our way are to be shared. So one day I'm sitting there and my close friends, Mark and Tamara, they're doing this sozo with me. She says something and it reminds me of this memory from decades ago of me being at church and being saved. And that was not a super pleasant memory to me because all it was it was dark, it was cold, I was alone, and I was scared. And it was related to church. And so that means it was related to God. She just stopped. She goes, Jesus, will you show James where you were the first time? The hallway was dark and scary. The people were unpleasant and unhelping and unsafe. And the lighting was bright and lifeless when I was in that room. I was alone. I was scared. Nobody was helping. And then when this memory comes back, that room, it was a beautiful room. It was the same room, but it was a familiar room full of community. I was saved in that room. I was saved that day. I chose Jesus that day. It was a beautiful moment when I was released into that hallway where it was dark and dim. Now it was warm and safe. It was like a hug. And I was walking down and I opened the door to the sanctuary, and where it was empty in my first memory, this time, as soon as I opened that door, it was crowded full of people again. And they all looked at me and they all started going, yeah, and just started cheering. It was like heaven was rooting for me, and they were all cheering that I was just saved and accepted Jesus. And then when I went outside, I remember that adult now came and found me and saw my tears and said, I'm going to help you. And there was Jesus. And I was found. In the first memory, I was lost. And then he turned it and he said, no, this is when you were found. Oh. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment. And that's what Jesus can do. And that's what he wants to do. Is he wants to take you back to those places where your memory and your experience was hijacked by the enemy. And he wants to right that wrong. Beauty for ashes. All right, here we go. Oh, it is nap time. Yes. We've earned it. I'm waiting for my Garmin to load my activities so I can see how many active calories I've had so far. But it's been a pretty busy day, but a good one. This is what my Saturdays are typically like. I enjoy that. I like getting a lot done and then doing nothing. And I'm about to nap, get my son, and then it's just father-son dog time. Is that right, Bernie? He's going to nap with me too. Let's see how many calories I've burned so far. It says I burned an extra 921 calories so far. I think I need to eat more. I've eaten a lot so far today, but once I get up, I'll make a little protein smoothie, go get Noah. And then, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know what tonight is. Maybe we'll go to a movie.